had me at a low. 'Cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too?
There is a phrase that all parents will use at some point, and it usually starts off with, "Oh, I wish somebody warned me about," or "I never thought as a parent I would have to do." And this video is the perfect example of a time where I would use that phrase. Today, we're decluttering, we're organizing. All my kids are moving up sizes, and we are going to revamp my hand-me-down storage system, as well as take a full inventory of all the clothing items we have, and hopefully downsizing in areas where we have maybe a little too much, like these socks that I'm starting off here with. So join me today and my entire family as we do a massive clothing declutter and organization.
I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you. Call me anytime that you need a friend.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining me on today's video. My name's Ashley and this is my channel, A Clean House with Muddy Boots, where I try to navigate the chaotic adventure of raising 3 young boys and trying to keep a clean house. My boys decided to all have a growth spurt at the exact same time, which kind of presented me with the perfect opportunity to be able to go through everyone's drawers and just get all the proper sizing, pull out old sizing. And like I did mention, I have 3 boys, so hand-me-downs have been a lifesaver. I like to think I have a pretty good hand-me-down organizational system, but like any good system, it does require work being put into it. I mean, you get what you put into something. So every so often, I do have to take like a full day just to properly organize it, which would then save me, I don't know, hours in the future. And not to mention a lot of money. I started with mine and my husband's socks. I kind of like to ease into big projects, and I feel like this was going to be a massive project that was going to take a majority of the day, and I just wanted like a simple task to ease in to kind of motivate me to keep going. And our sock drawer has become so full that it's hard to close. And we had just gotten a bunch of new socks for Christmas. I was like, you know what? Any socks that have been in here for like 2 years or longer, we're getting rid of. We're just going to put all the new socks in and we're going to start fresh. And there are socks that have been in there for years. I mean, I guess when your feet stop growing, you don't really think about having to go through your socks and upsizing. Because with my kids, like they'll just grow out of socks. They won't fit anymore. And then I'll take them away. But when your feet stop growing, I guess they stay in there for a while and you don't really notice until they get holes in them. But they get thinner, the elastics get looser, and there was so many socks in there that I'm just like, we're gonna start fresh. This was actually really motivating to get through to start the project, and I think it like set the precedent for the rest of the day to keep me going. From there, I just started going from dresser to dresser, going through each drawer and pulling out the small sizes and keeping sizes that are currently everyone still fits in their drawers, and just kind of organizing that way.
Call me anytime when you're at a tight end. I got you, and you got me too. We can always make it through. What we do is what we do. I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared. You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you,
and you got me too.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever.
Now, I wish I could say that the drawers would remain this organized, or at least that they would stay this folded, but in reality, the only way that would happen is if I continually do it myself. We have gotten to the point now where my kids can put away their own clothes, and really all I ask is that they go into the proper drawers, so like the pants stay organized with the pants and the shirts and so on, but I can't expect them to fold the clothes the way that I fold them. I've taught them before, but kids will be kids, and usually they just get thrown in. I have seen other parents where they've just kind of given up on folding clothes altogether, and they do just kind of throw them in. I do like to go in every once in a while and fold all the clothes and just get them organized, because I feel like you can get a better idea of what's in there and you can see everything. And when things are kind of just shoved in, you no longer have that luxury of being able to see everything that's in the drawer. But I don't have time to constantly be folding and putting away all the clothes for everyone. So my kids do put their own clothes away after they have been through the wash. And unfortunately, they don't look as pretty as when I do them. It is kind of a control thing that I have to let go. And eventually, as my kids get older, they'll figure out their own system. And whether that includes folding or not will be up to them. I also just wanted to add that as I am going through all the clothes everywhere, I do realize that there are other messes and things that need to be cleaned as I'm going through. My dresser earlier can definitely be dusted. The boys' room can definitely have toys picked up. But if I don't put all of my focus into one project, then I get pulled in too many different directions, and then that's when things only get half done. And then I look back at the day and it's like, oh wow, I feel like I got so much done, but nothing's actually done. I might have like 4 or 5 different projects that are only 60% done. And that's really frustrating. So as I'm going through the house today, I'm fully aware that there is a ton of other stuff to do, but I am trying to channel all of my focus into this one project because I do not want it to take more than one day.
Forever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
Can we stay here forever?
I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? It was years ago, but how can I forget? We were 16 up all night. Love and heartbreak was our life. We got drunk and smoked your dad's cigarettes. Dreamt of a life in a big town, skyscrapers and neon lights. Ooh, I still think of you. I still dream of you. But if you hold me close, I won't let go again. We have time to grow. This wasn't a mistake, and we can grow old if you love me again, my friend. This time is different, so please do not let me go. Please do not let me go. It was years ago, but I still see your face. Freckles on your cheeks, how you talked in your sleep. We had plans and I was your biggest dream, yeah. Then I didn't call for weeks. Thought the love
The last place that I'm going to go through is going to be mine and my husband's closet. And I'm going to talk about this a little later, but the closet is actually the place that kind of triggered this whole video. It's the place where I'm like, you know what, this really needs to be done, so let's do it. I do also have a little trick with the closet to give you kind of a visualization of what you wear and what you don't wear. And that's where I'm actually turning the hangers around on all the items that I'm keeping. And then that way, as I wear them and then they get washed and I put them back, I'm going to put them back like how they're supposed to be, so that at the end of the year or the end of 6 months, however long that time frame you want to be, you can visualize and see, oh, this item I haven't worn in a year because the hanger is still the opposite way. And I like to do that because when I go through my clothes, I like to see like, what haven't I been wearing? And then maybe think about like, why haven't I been wearing this? Did I just not have a function to wear it for? Or is it something that I like on the hanger, but when it comes to actually putting it on and wearing it out somewhere, does it just maybe not have a function or a purpose? Because I do have a couple items that I love. They look so pretty, but when it comes to actually wearing them, I just don't. I just can't find a purpose or an event to wear them to. So really, why am I holding on to them? And I use that to declutter out the closet, and I've been doing that for years, and it's worked out great. Once I finish up in here, I can then get started on the organizing of all of my hand-me-downs. So this is just one of the bins that I use to keep all of the sizes that my kids currently are not in. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to pull out the size that I need for my youngest and my 5-year-old. So my youngest is just moved into size 3 and my 5-year-old just moved into size 5. So I'm just pulling out those sizes out of here and seeing how much room I have left over. And then I will show you a shot in a minute, but I do have a huge pile of clothes on the bed that I'm going to have to go through and organize into what I want to keep and put into these bins for the next size for whoever is down the chain. And then I also want to see what we can get rid of, whether it's through donation or being able to sell. I've been using this system for about 10 years now, ever since my oldest was just a baby. And I'm curious if other people have a similar system or if there's something different that you use. We don't really have a lot of space, so the fact that I just have two bins that kind of hold all of the hand-me-down clothes that I've labeled on the top just kind of work out best for us because it doesn't take up a lot of space and we just kind of keep it in the basement. And the fact that our kids are so close together in age, I find that I go through this bin at least yearly. So I know that when you have clothes sitting in a bin for years and years and years, you might get some like yellowing or staining. That might, and we just don't have that problem because I go through these bins pretty regularly. But if you have a different system that works great for you, that you think that I might be able to utilize or change up a bit, or maybe just tweak my existing system, let me know down in the comments. But if you are currently looking for a system, this has pretty much worked out the best for me. What I try to do is I try to keep whatever the next size that I'm going to need on top so that I don't have to keep digging. So as I'm going through these bins, I'm kind of just going down until I hit a size that I don't need. So I think right here, I'm pulling out all of my size 3s. And then once I hit starting size 2 or 18 months, I know that I don't need to go any further because as the further down I go, the smaller the size is going to be. Whereas maybe if I had just thrown it into the bin, I'd have to empty the entire bin, which would take up a lot of time. So I try to keep the next size that I know I'm going to need on top.
Wasn't for me, no. Still think of you. Still dream of you. But if you hold me close, I won't let go again. We have time to grow. This wasn't a mistake, and we can grow old if you love me again, my friend. This time is different, so please do not let me go. Please do not let me go. I still think of you. But if you hold me close, I won't let go again. We have time to grow. This wasn't a mistake, and we can grow old if you love me again, my friend. This time is different, so please do not let me go. Please do not let me go. Please do not let me go. It was years ago, but how can I forget? We were 16 up all night. Love and heartbreak was our life.
Shitty car, but we hit the road. Doesn't matter where we go and destination unknown. I don't care where the motor stops. Cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want it, oh, I want it, let's go. Look around, where's the people at? I want a taste of the good life. Hit me with it, right now I'm in it. Cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want it, oh, I want it, let's go. And I won't look back, yeah. I don't care about the bad shit.
So as I can tell by the dark sky outside of the window here that the day has really gotten away from me, and it kind of just got me thinking about how others prioritize their time when it comes to tasks. Because I know for me, I could look at a task and I could be like, oh yeah, this task will probably take me an hour or two. But then I know I need to add an additional hour or two on top for interruptions, whether that be pausing for lunch or dinner, etc., breaking up fights, dealing with anything that my kids might have that they want to interrupt me for. And I mean, that comes with being a parent, and that's completely fine. But long gone are the days where I could look at a task and just be like, yeah, I can bang this out in an hour, no problem.
And I want it, yeah, I want it, oh, I want it, let's go. And I won't look back, yeah. I don't care about the bad shit back home. It's Cincinnati, baby, I just wanna let it go. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Maybe I don't have to know your real name. I'm just addicted to the way you take the pain away. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Cincinnati, baby, Cincinnati, baby. Yeah, Cincinnati, baby, Cincinnati, baby. It's 2 a.m. when we close the bar, but we're in the get-go. Next place, give me some more. I could dance with you beneath the stars, 'cause when I want it, then I want it, yeah, I want you. Everything stops when you move like that, and I wanna get in close to you. It's what I'm gonna do, 'cause right now I'm in it. I feel kinda dizzy when I'm staring at you. And I won't look back, yeah. I don't care about the bad shit back home. It's Cincinnati, baby, I just wanna let it go. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Maybe I don't have to know your real name. I'm just addicted to the way you take the pain away. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Cincinnati, baby, Cincinnati, baby. Cincinnati, baby, Cincinnati, baby. Everything stops when you move like that, yeah. Everything stops when you move like that, yeah. Everything stops when you move like that, and I wanna get in close to you. It's what I'm gonna do, 'cause right now I'm in it. Yeah, I'm fucking in it. I don't care about the bad shit back home. It's Cincinnati, baby, I just wanna let it go. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Maybe I don't have to know your real name. I'm just addicted to the way you take the pain away. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Cincinnati, baby, Cincinnati, baby. I said it's Cincinnati, baby, it's Cincinnati, baby.
So right here is our donation box. So this will be leaving the house. These are all the socks we're getting rid of. And then over here, these 2 bins will be going into the basement. I labeled them for what is in them. And then this bin is things that I'm going to try to sell. And then if they don't sell, then we'll donate them. But yeah, that bin is also quite heavy. Ultimately, I started this because we ran out of hangers in the closet for all of our closet stuff, and I had a couple more items that needed to go in. So I was like, okay, I think we need to go through. And this is actually all the hangers we have now. So we've definitely got rid of a lot. I would say my husband got rid of over half of his stuff. So maybe a shopping trip is in order for him if he needs anything. But yeah, so that was what triggered it. And I'd say we're good now for a while.
I wanna do what you want to.
We can leave and run away.
Welcome to a Clean House with Money Boots. Hello, welcome to our videos. Hello everybody, welcome to a Clean House with Muddy Boots. And also, make sure to like our channel of mommies. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and maybe leave a comment if you want. Thank you. Thank you. for watching our videos and make sure to
Like and
clean house of Miley Boots and then subscribe.
Someday, someday.